Hey guys, it's James Smith here, the Tattoo Butcher again, and today we're going to be covering off eye fillet. Going to be trimming it, slicing it, and then we're going to be cooking it in the smoker today. Cool guys, so today we're going to need a nice sharp knife, we're going to need a New Zealand grass-fed piece of beef eye fillet, we're also going to need our ironclad cast iron pan, some butter, some thyme, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic. So real simple ingredients. We're going to get stuck in and start trimming now. So the first thing that we're going to do, this eye fillet is a really nice clean big one. It's about 2.2 kilos, so it's a good size. It doesn't have too much fat on it, so we don't need to trim too much off it. So I'm just going to trim that heavy fat just off the side. And we have our side muscle down here. We can actually leave this on, or we can choose to trim it out. I'm going to trim it out today, and we can actually use this for little beef Wellingtons, and we can actually cook it on its own as well. Now the next step that a lot of people forget is actually taking the silver skin off. So for this, I'm actually going to give my knife a little bit of a tickle up. I want to make sure it's really nice and sharp, and then we're basically just going to poke our knife just at the bottom of the tail, just through the bottom there, and then we're going to point the blade up. Okay, so we're actually going to just come along and trim all that silver skin out, and just taking it off like so. And then we've got that last little bit. What I like to do is hold it tight, again pointing the knife up, trimming it out. You can cook with that silver skin, but it just kind of makes it a little bit more pleasant taking it out. Cool, and that last little bit. And then we'll just trim off this little bit of silver skin just on the back side of it as well while we're at it. Cool, from there we're basically ready to slice now. So when we slice our eye fillet, we want to slice nice thick pieces because we're going to be reverse searing today, so we want to make sure they're nice and thick. We just face our little piece off, and that can go over the other side. We can use that later for a stir fryer, like I said, the Wellingtons. So I like to cut mine about 2 inches thick. 3 nice thick ones. I'm going to save that for a later date. Now basically all I want to do for seasoning today is I'm just going to use salt and pepper, okay? Keeping it simple. The flavour of the meat is really nice on its own, so we're just going to give it a little bit of salt and pepper seasoning. Flip over both sides. Now we're ready to grill. So basically I'm cooking these for around 20 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius, okay? We're just going to be giving a little bit of flavour, a little bit of smoke, and then we're going to be searing it in our pan. So we're ready to chuck it in the grill. Let's get started. Now for internal temps, we're kind of looking at 135 degrees Fahrenheit. I use Fahrenheit because Fahrenheit is a little bit more accurate than Celsius. Obviously it's a smaller amount, so we're just going to be measuring. We want to try get it around that 135 just for that medium rare, which everyone loves so much. So we're going to come back in around about 15 to 20 minutes, check that, and then we're going to sear it off in our nice pan. So that's how you guys trim, slice, and cook an eye fillet. If you guys are keen to check out more New Zealand beef and lamb recipes, head over to recipes.co.nz. And if you're keen to grab yourself an ironclad pan, I'll chuck in the link below. But apart from that guys, we're ready to slice and ready to eat these perfect eye fillets.